Internet, good morning. My name is Magnitude, and welcome to your Milwaukee Sawsbucks Locker Room Week 9 edition. We are 1-7, but still in the playoff hunt. So, because the rest of the division seems like they don't really want to make the playoffs either, so I'm going to go ahead and be a kind, gentle sir that I am. Tip my fedora to their generosity and scoot my way into the playoffs. But first, I got to get through my opponent, the Arizona D-Oxys. 2-6. We lost to him last time because we had rocks. We did not have Rock Slide on Conkeldurr, so hopefully we could, solve that. But this is my team this week. We have max HP, max attack, adamant, Berry, mold breaker, Haxorus, substitute Dragonite, Dragonclaw, Earthquake. At +1, I can outspeed any non-speed nature base 100. I can outspeed, modest Tentacruel. I can outspeed a modest Thunderous T after a Dragon Dance. I can outspeed. Well, that's about it. Gliscor, Lucario, all that great stuff. I'm not really concerned about outspeeding Talonflame. I'm not going to anyway. I'm not really concerned about outspeeding Zoroark. I don't really think he. I don't know. I'd rather have this much HP because with this amount of HP, after rocks, I can almost always live a modest Psychic from a Mega Alakazam. He has to get a really high roll. So the odds with that one are in my favor, and I like to, I'm going to be proactive about that in case that matchup ever happens. I can just Dragonclaw him and take him out from there. But I mean, his speed tiers are weird. He has 30, 30, 25, 25 speed, and then his next lowest is 90. So he goes from 30 to 90 with nothing in between. So a lot of my Pokemon this weekend are bulky, not really focused much on speed, but I have this nice little Skillosaurus here, which he's got 111 speed, which puts him at about 155 or 154 at level 50. So something at base of 100 is going to have 152 speed. If they're modest, if they're not plus speed nature. So I don't need any investment for that one at once I'm at +1. And Thunderous hits 153. If he's modest max, so I outspeed it by 1, which would be, fantastic if that were to happen. Next Pokemon is Conkeldurr, Drain Punch, knockoff, Thunder Punch, Mach Punch with an Assault. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and change the item right now on live screen so you guys can see it. It's supposed to be a Payapa Berry. That would be horrible if I went into that game with the wrong item. Payapa Berry. First Psychic type attack, so that way I can take potentially take a Zen Headbutt or a Psychic from a Lucario if he wants to go that route, or take a Psychic from a Mega Alakazam. Just tank that. Does about 83% at most, so I can take rocks, take a Psychic, and take it out with a knockoff. And if he lives the knockoff for whatever reason, I can just Mach Punch and take him out. Thunder Punch is for Tentacruel, and Talonflame just gonna circumvent the whole rock type move stuff. Hit them both. Hit them hard. Hit them both with a Thunder Punch. And, Guts is to protect against Will-O-Wisp from Conkeldurr, or from Cofagrigus. Now, it would be nice, actually, if I can get a Cofagrigus versus Conkeldurr matchup, where, I can kind of, predict him to, he might, he probably actually wouldn't outspeed me, but I could go for a fighting-type move as he goes for a Will-O-Wisp, and, I could get a boosted knockoff with the Guts before I get Mummy. So, obviously, we have the Haxorus doesn't care about Mummy, or Volt Absorb, but, he doesn't. I'm not going to have a Thunder. Electric type attack. So, 70 cents to the Rotom Wash. Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, Pain Split, Will-O-Wisp. This is just to take on physical attackers. He's got Lucario, which might be an issue. He's going to take out Snorlax pretty much. It could just burn stuff. And of course, takes on Talonflame. Could take on Escavalier as well. Gliscor. Obviously Thunderous. I don't know how to Sucker Punch him like last time, but he's going to expect that. So, or he might not. It might be able to just get into his head with it. It's Gliscor, Hydro Pump's a good move against his team. If I can get Thunderous out of the way, I can just kind of Volt Switch on whatever I want, and it'll give me initiative. I'm slow enough where I can definitely get initiative. So, Pain Split for recovery on stuff like Snorlax, and simple. Mega Gardevoir, Hyper Voice, Psyshock, Hidden Power, Fire, and Protect. There's literally nothing I have to talk about. Hidden Power, Fire for Escavalier, Psyshock for Tentacruel and Snorlax, and Hyper Voice for the rest. That's it. There's nothing about this. And Protect, obviously, to get myself that speed, and I'm timid. That way I can speed tie at least, max speed Tentacruel for some reason, then outspeed every time Gliscor or Lucario, every single time. So, that's just for that. Modest Assault Vest Mesprit is an interesting set that I devised. I can have a +2 timid Thunderbolt from Thundurus. I am max HP, max special attack. I feel like he's gonna have to be timid, or else he risks losing to Mega Gardevoir speed-wise, and he risks losing to Haxorus speed-wise. I think he's gonna have to be timid. Ice Beam for Thundurus and Gliscor. Shadow Ball for Cofagrigus. Hidden Power, Fire for Escavalier if I can catch him. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to stay in and fire up a pathetic Hidden Power Fire and die to Mega Horn, but, you know, maybe I can catch him. And the Psyshock for Lucario and Snorlax and Stab and everything else. But this is a set that I like. I think it's going to put in some work because he's going to be really confused on what my item's going to be. You know, so if he wants to run Nasty Plot Thunders, that's cool. If he wants to run like an offensive Tentacruel, that's also cool. I mean, also I live in modest Shadow Ball from a Mega Alakazam, so then do like 70% back with the Shadow Ball of my own, so that's also pretty cool. And finally, we have Heatran Red, Fire Blast, Stealth Rock, Hidden Power, Ice, and Earth Power with Shucka Berry. For, you know, if he wants to pull some shenanigans with his Gliscor with an Earthquake, that's fine. I'll Hidden Power Icy to death. Again, this is max HP, max special attack. I'm like, there's no point in me even trying to speed creep with half this stuff with either these or these because he has nothing close. He's between 30 and 90, and it's just nothing close. So I'm going to run all bulk. Fire Blast, clearly, Stab, Lucario, and Mega Alakazam want to take one. Now, I flirted with the idea of running Hidden or Ancient Power over Stealth Rock. If I really want to get Stealth Rock up in case he brings Talonflame to break, you know, potential breaking of a Sash on something like Lucario. It might help give me more information if he brings a Zoroark, because if he brings a Zoroark and something comes in and takes not a lot of damage, but it takes more damage. Like if he's trying to be like an Escavalier, but he takes more damage. Or sorry, Escavalier is neutral. So if he's trying to be something like a Gliscor and he takes more damage than he should, then there's that. If he takes less damage than he should, trying to be a Thundurus, then I'll know as well. So it helps me also. Earth Power for, you know, Tentacruel and I mean, this thing loses to Snorlax, that's fine because I have Conkeldurr. But that is my team. I'm feeling pretty confident for a 1-7 team. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll be seeing you guys on the battlefield tomorrow. Wish me luck. I think I got this one. I think I got it every week, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.